Hi there, Josh from Copeland Technology Solutions, and today I wanted to talk about some of the ways that you can, enhance your meetings when you're going and presenting content to those that are in attendance. Now, I know what you may be thinking. I'm just sharing content, whatever. It's just going to be there on the screen for everyone to see. But if you're someone like me who's kind of sick of the old way of sharing content, and you're looking for something kind of fun to spice up your meetings or, add a little more, I guess, like personal touch to the meetings. There's ways that you can do that now in Microsoft Teams, and I just wanted to go ahead and share a few of those examples really quick, and you can go take them, to your next meeting and show everyone what you learned. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. I have a meeting I'm just going to join here. Now, I'm going to have my camera on here, but Loom, what I'm using to record this, is going to, just be using my camera. So we'll just go ahead, we'll join here. And we know that, can't use our webcam for video because I'm using it so you can see me right now. But what you'll see here is we have our typical, meeting window. If someone was here, they'd be here. We can go ahead and share out the content, and you can see we have just our content only, which is our standard way that we go ahead and share content when we're in a meeting. But you'll also see a fun couple of things that we can do here. There's the option to stand out, which would be your content is going to be placed kind of behind you. You're in the forefront of it. You can kind of think of it almost like kind of like a teacher in a classroom pointing at a chalkboard type deal. That's what standout's going to be. If we go side by side, you'll have your content and then your webcam basically shown together. And then the reporter mode is, if you ever wanted to be a news broadcaster, let out your inner Ron Burgundy, you can certainly do that with the reporter option. But let's just go ahead. I'll just go ahead and click side by side here. I'm just going to share out my content here, and we should get a little preview window, which, as you can see, if we went with the side by side and we were able to use my webcam would be, right here next to the content that would be side by side. And then we can kind of see my mouse is, moving around there. That's what, the side-by-side would look like. If we want to stop that, we can go ahead and share out the reporter. It's going to look the same because I don't have my webcam enabled, because you can see me kind of over here on the screen. But it's going to look, very similar to the side-by-side, only it'll kind of give you more of, again, that, that anchorman, that Ron Burgundy presenting the news type feature. And we'll just go ahead and we'll take a look at the standout, which is going to be very similar to what it would look like if it's content only. The only thing is you would see me, if we had my webcam here, I would be, kind of positioned just right there in the corner. And you can just kind of have that content, but also have, your face into the content as well. Like I said, kind of similar to the, if you were to give a lecture, if you were a teacher and you were in front of your content and then you look to point back, it kind of gives that same, look and feel to it. But outside of that, those are the options that you can use. So if you're ever sick of just going with a, content only, and you want to kind of, add, your personal touch to the meeting, because again, instead of just getting the content, they're going to get, the content from you, and they're also going to see you, so they can kind of, see your reactions to what you're presenting and everything like that. It's kind of a nice way to, break up the meetings if you're just sick of, going into a meeting and just like, here's my PowerPoint presentation. You can only see that. Ta-da. Again, if you want to have a little more fun with your meetings and kind of make them a little more, involved and more personal, you can definitely do that with these options that they have in Microsoft Teams. But outside of that, that's all I really have for today. If you have any questions on the presenter modes that you can go through, if you have any questions on Microsoft Teams in general, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always more than happy to help out. But outside of that, that's all I have for you today, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.